I think it's time. I think it's time. Let's jump on in it. Welcome back. Welcome back. Another episode of Primarily Speaking, show where we love to talk shit on a plethora of topics from entertainment, sports, politics, community, and a whole bunch of random shit. And our favorite segment, Sit Your Ass Down. I am your host with the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Poppin' Two Quarters. Let me get in that ass. It is your boy, Prime Anazul to the 25. Oh, we
That's
missing
right.
Rex today. But go
Yeah,
ahead
bro.
and chime yourself in hand.
Hey, that's right, baby. It's Hannibal Vanderbilt. Y'all already know what it is. Your DSGB. That's right. You're down south Georgia boy, bringing you nothing but the truth, the cold-hearted facts. That's what it is, baby. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to my brother on my right.
Is your boy Q the Body Brown, aka Mr. Alabama Slammer. Put your ass on your back and put you down. I'm here to bring it to you like it ain't never been broke, motherfucker. Let's get it going.
That's right, motherfucker.
GA Alabama and SC in the building. That's all right.
They
Southern
the
Connect.
dirty, the dirty, the
Dirty
dirty,
South, baby.
the filthy, nasty, dirty South. That's right, baby.
Dirty South, man. I've been listening to some down south music yesterday, man. That Pastor Troy, vice versa. Vice versa.
Always right,
Really.
always right, always.
Hey,
Timeless classics.
hey
Timeless
man,
classics.
classic, classic, classic. So how y'all boy doing, man? What's going on? How y'all week been?
Shit, it's been good, man. My week been pretty good. Been nice and easy. You know what I'm saying? Just a little here, bumps and bruises at work, but that's to be expected. You know
Bumps
what I'm
and
saying?
bruises at work, man. Y'all got kids, man? What's going on?
Nah, it would be no case, man. I'll win. I'll be victorious. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's been a good week, man. I've been sitting back chilling, working home still. So, I got all these people from the VA down here got them their Christmas bonuses out.
Oh shit. Y'all
So,
giving y'all giving a nice bonus?
they got like a 10% increase this year. Um,
10%?
yeah.
God damn. You know what?
Well,
They
because
lied to me. I think they told me 3% is standard.
we federal government knows that.
Oh, fuck y'all. Go ahead.
But they got a 10% increase because they don't no longer count us as part of their equation anymore because we work for the regional office now.
Okay. All right. That's good, man. 10% raise. That's dope. Shit. Y'all
one day I'm gonna get it. One day I'm gonna get it.
man.
So we getting that Christmas gift, man, early. We doing our thing for people.
That's what's up, man. Looking out for the vets, man. I like it. I appreciate well, I guess they appreciate y'all. I'm not a vet, but I guess they appreciate you guys, man. Y'all done with Christmas shopping? Y'all know it's less than a week away. Y'all good on that?
Yeah, we all getting what they getting now. That's just it.
What's the
Yeah,
cutoff point for buying gifts? Would you say like
I mean,
after a
until
certain age, you like, all right, I ain't buying this shit. I feel like you for your kids and shit like that. Y'all ain't got
probably to like an immediate like the kids and then the
you know what?
wife maybe, but after that it's kind of a girlfriend maybe, but after that it's kind of like fuck this.
You know, everybody
Everybody
is
get a
virgin.
card or some shit like that or a gift card or something like that. Other than that, fuck it.
Everybody isn't virgin. Nah, everybody isn't. I mean,
I mean, at some point you gotta be because I asked somebody if they done Christmas shopping, they were like, my kid's grown, I ain't getting shit. Getting shit. I
you
said, Dad,
know,
I
you
ain't
know it. But that's where I appreciate my mom, dog. Like I always get something for Christmas. I always,
that's
even though I don't care about what I get for Christmas, I always get something for Christmas. It's just a little something that be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
you
know
felt
what
the
I'm saying?
love. You felt the love.
Yep.
I usually get something for Christmas. My mom usually give me something for Christmas every year too. Yeah.
I don't care if it's a box of like underwear or whatever.
Right.
You know,
My
like, I
pajamas are
don't,
my mama's favorite thing. Pajamas. That was she
you know
like.
what? And you know, I'll wear them shits because I know they was bought with love, like
My
straight
wife,
up.
hey, I'll wear the same pajamas until somebody else buy me some. I have no interest in buying pajamas.
Yeah,
I wear the
man.
same shit for 10 years, goddamn it. No
No,
matter
I ain't
what.
never, you know, I always bought my own underwear, so you know what I'm saying. Like
What?
the pajamas,
Yeah, I'm talking about
I
the
don't,
pajamas.
I
Just
don't,
Yeah.
I don't care about the. You know what I'm saying? She bought a underwear, whatever. I'll be like, okay, cool.
Okay. All right, man. That's good. That's good, man. Hey,
I
Christmas.
know you got crabs coming this week, right?
Huh?
I know you got crabs for Christmas dinner, right?
I had some yesterday. I had some
But
crab
Christmas,
yesterday.
you gonna have some Christmas too, right? You probably gonna have a
Maybe my sister making some
uh,
seafood mac and cheese. So seafood is
Okay,
definitely
okay.
in there.
What she using? The crab meat?
Yeah, lump crab meat, of course. Well, she's using lobster and I think lobster and crab meat. Yeah, lump crab meat.
Okay, lobster and crab. Okay, okay. That shit should be good then.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Well, she made some for Thanksgiving, so that was good. So yeah,
I used to talk to this chick. She used to make the seafood dressing. Man, it
I
used
never
to be
had seafood dressing. Okay.
yeah, bro. That shit used to be banging. You know what I'm saying? And once I told her like, yo, I don't like it with oysters, the oysters in there, like it give it a different flavor. I was
Yeah.
like, she left the oysters out. Yo, shit was always banging. The shit was busting.
The Nana's soul food and seafood. But Nana Seafood and they in North Charleston on Dorchester Road.
yeah.
They have seafood mac and cheese. It got a little kick to it too. Man, that shit good, man. That's the best lobster seafood mac and cheese I ever had. That shit good.
I wanted they do it how I do it. I put a little damn hot sauce in my macaroni and cheese. When I cook.
No hot sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
You got that Frank's. You put that shit in everything. Huh?
Put that shit in everything.
I mean, the shit jump out. Like my daughter love it, dog. Naomi love it. I can't eat that shit like this, so I don't cook it all the time.
Yeah, I like I as I get older, I like hot sauce and more stuff. I just like it on more things. I never liked it as a kid, but nowadays I'm like, yeah, put that on that shit. Put that on that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a another old moment this week.
Oh shit, man. These are coming more frequently now, man.
another
Yeah,
old
yeah, every week is another one, dog.
moment. So I'm watching TV, right? And I realized that I don't watch TV without closed caption no more. Every single thing I watch has to have closed caption on. Every show except for sports, because I don't need to hear, I don't need the read nothing. But
Okay.
the I can't hear like the actors and stuff. I can't hear everything they're saying, so I watch everything with closed caption on. I don't like the TV too loud. You know, I don't like a really really loud TV. Even though I like my music loud, but I closed caption, man. Everything gotta have closed caption.
Well, that way I can see that, man. You can either some of the slide shit they might say you might not catch all that shit, so you get a chance to see it when the pop up screen. Yeah. Okay.
As long as the closed caption right, because we were watching something the other day where the closed caption was way wrong. I was like, man, what is this?
I find myself reading more than watching the damn shows now.
I still watch I watch all the kung fu movies and shit still, man. So especially the Legends of the Fist, the Legend of Chinzen.
With Jet Li?
Nah, not with Jet Li, with damn Danny Yen.
Oh yeah. But Donnie Yen?
Hey, yo, you watch that one, yo.
Oh, Legends of the Fist. I don't think I see that one. I need to
Yeah.
that's my dude. That's
Legend of Chinzen. Yeah.
It Man, boy. Hey, Donnie Yen is It Man.
Hey, man, you prime, man. Just go get your hearing aids ready, man. You can be there in a minute.
Yeah.
Shut up, man.
Hey, it's all good, brother. It's all good. You gonna hear shit you know you used to hear. Oh, the hell. You think you a little slick bitch, huh?
I say that my hearing is bad, man. Except music. Music is I hear music fine, but everything else I don't hear.
You know you got something here.
You got selective hearing.
Yeah,
you want to hear.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah,
could be. Be tuning everything out. I don't hear nothing.
You used to tell, you just be like, man, okay, whatever. I don't want to hear that shit.
Man, it's just crazy, man. It's just the feeling of being older is can be depressing sometimes.
You gotta embrace that shit, bro.
Now, you remember when you were younger and you used to think about when you get older, how you would be?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you that person?
I used to think. I remember. I used to think 27 was old as fuck. Like if you was 27, you old as fuck. But now and then when you hit like 30, 35, you still feel young to me. I used to feel young at 35. When I hit
Yeah, I still
40,
feel
man,
young as
it
hell.
seems like when you hit 40, everything just like starts
Trump.
slowing down, man. Starts slowing down.
Yo, you just gotta embrace that shit,
Yeah.
dog. Embrace the you tell the you what you got left, man.
Well, that, that
Embrace
that's
that
why
shit, dog.
that's why you see a lot of people that's over 40 exercise more. They work out a lot more. They try to do help more healthy things and keep themselves active.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just be active because man, yeah, you don't use it, you're gonna lose it, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, you're gonna lose it.
Yeah.
That's one of my problems. I haven't been that active lately, but I'm trying to get there, trying to get there. But anyway, y'all ready to get into some of this
Yeah,
random,
that's why I said,
huh?
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
throw that shit out there, bro.
What? Throw what out there?
Okay, the first random news, yo.
Oh,
Random news. Come on, man.
I
God
First
I
topic. First.
I never mind. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, Brown. I had
Check
one
this shit out.
about the
Check it out.
dude in North Carolina had him a little drug ring going on.
Yeah, so it been like the article was 21 individuals charged in a drug ring in North Carolina University, three North Carolina universities. The University of North Carolina Chapel Hill, Duke University, and it had been that damn thing was one of the smaller universities up there. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. But
All
they
right.
got so the 21 individuals got caught up. They've been basically they set up a drug ring across three different campuses where they're supplying drugs and demand for the college students. I guess they just need their fix.
What kind of drugs? Was it weed, pills?
They didn't mention what drug exactly, but it was I believe cocaine and marijuana was the top two.
All right. And how many people was it? It wasn't just one dude, right?
21,
21. You
no,
said
21 individuals.
21 people. That
So
reminded
they
me
had like a little ring set up. So it was
that reminded me of that thing they had in Charleston with Thomas Ravenel, I think that was his name. Yeah, yeah. Thomas Ravenel had a little ring of shit going on. So three colleges, man. Like I wonder how long did they say how long it was going on?
so they started. They came across the evidence. The first time they came across it was back in the late 2018 when they found out somebody was kind of selling drugs here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And then over time they did like almost 3 year investigation and found out there's been 21 people involved across three campuses. So they kind of linked them together and they brought them all down at one time.
And man, you can make a lot of
How many
money.
of them total?
Oh, lots of them. Well, these all weren't black schools. It was, you said Duke. What was the other two?
Yeah,
Chapel
so it was
Hill.
Duke, UNC, yeah,
And what was
and
it? What was it? Winthrop,
no, the one with it was
Wake Forest,
something state, something state,
NC State,
North Carolina State,
um,
Appalachian State,
Appalachian State.
Appalachian State. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out if they like considered it quote unquote white school or black school, because
They
in the
must,
white school, man, I guarantee you them boy tell, boy tell.
yeah, the most of them white schools. So, they didn't partying like it 1999.
Mm.
Shit. What 1999?
Yeah.
Party like a rock star.
I mean, hey, I mean, shit, it's a good business on them campus. College campus is great business for drugs, man. They do a lot of drugs on college campus, man. So I'm pretty sure
That's probably why Power Book 2
for,
Ghosts.
for the one
Yeah,
they
a lot of
bust,
them.
Yeah.
the one that they bust, they probably done missed like probably 6 other rings going on. You know what I mean? They ain't never just
Yeah.
one place to get drugs on fucking campus. It'd be like 20
Yeah.
motherfuckers. 20 motherfuckers be selling the same shit. But
From
anyway.
the same person.
Surprisingly enough, man, hey, when you got 50,000 students, or way more, probably more than that. But you got like 50,000 students on a campus, man. That's enough to go around, especially on white school. Hey, them boys got that. They got money. They just paying money for whatever. Like you just tell them the price, and they're like, okay, cool. Let me get that. They don't.
You going to UNC and Duke? Shit.
You know
Ain't
they
no
got
money out
that.
there.
You know that. But okay, that's wild. What else we got, man? Mexican
Another one,
Kardashian
man.
woman dies from complications from butt injection.
Yeah, man.
Hey, leave your body alone, shout.
So
Leave it alone. God damn, look, I promise you, it's a dude out there that's gonna love you for you. I promise you.
When I say
You
Mexican
know,
Kardashian, I don't know I don't know the lady's name. What's the lady name? I when people think of a Mexican Kardashian, I might know about.
So the Mexican Kim Kardashian, Jocelyn Cano,
Yeah.
died from botched butt surgeries.
What,
Her
what,
name is Jocelyn Cano. She had a butt surgery down in, I think it was Colombia, down in South America, Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah. So she was down there getting butt injections. She's been known as the Mexican version of Kim Kardashian, the wife of Kanye West.
She's the Mexican version because she like just a person, like she just make money off her likeness.
she look like
So she kind of
look like her.
her.
Okay. All right, she got some big titties, boy.
Yeah. She got some slammers on her check, boy.
Juggalito.
You say you ain't care about titties, man. I thought you said you was ass man.
Hey, I can recognize big titties when I see big titties, though. Shit, I ain't blind.
Yeah, so yeah, that shit happened now. That happened actually probably like 2 days ago. Actually, she died.
Damn,
No,
man.
no, December. It happened on December 7th. She was 29 years old.
So Hannibal, you say leave your body alone, but what do you say to the ladies that need that self-esteem boost? That was just the reason a lot of them do it.
Like, yo, go don't take the easy way. You know what I'm saying? Go work out. You know what I'm saying? Like for real.
I say my suggestion, man, if you
And
want,
like they go overboard with the shit. Like really, like you gotta pump your ass. I can understand a gastric bypass or something like that. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's something to get you healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe your body won't be able to get you the results. Because you still gotta work out to maintain that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't. It's a high failure rate with it. But the people that do, you know what I'm saying, you can tell because they put in the work and they get it and they get it done. But like love yourself. Like please love yourself because all that stuff, and you go to these off, you know what I'm saying, these people who doing these backwood, this black market shit, and you end up getting yourself sick, you end up killing yourself. The shit, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it.
I have the recipe of like, I understand what you're saying, just take care of yourself, work out, you can grow these things naturally. You know what I mean? And I think there's a remedy for this. There is a recipe for if you want your butt to get bigger. All you got to do is get back shots at least 3 times a week for 3 months. Guarantee you're going to start seeing that booty start to round out, perk out. Guarantee you. This is a proven thing. I'm trying to tell you. Back shots, ladies, back shots 3 times a week. 3 months. In 3 months' time, you will see results.
Let that man clap them cheeks, y'all. Let him clap them cheeks, y'all. Hey, let that nigga clap them cheeks.
And it ain't gonna cost you how much they pay for them thing, like $10,000 or something like that, $5,000.
Yeah, anywhere between 10, 15, $20,000.
Like it ain't gonna cost you no money. All you gotta do is, you got a boyfriend or your husband or something like that, or if you're single, I'm sure find somebody, goddamn. You ain't gotta spend $10,000-$15,000 to get that done. I'm just saying. There's better ways to do it.
I mean, yeah, it's something out there that might require that shit, man.
But I might
add here and there. But I wouldn't say go out there, bitch, and try to get you a motherfucking Nicki Minaj job done. That's over the top.
Yeah,
I like big butts, but I don't like big butts like that. I like a natural big butt.
And that shit don't even feel good, y'all. Like that shit feel horrible.
I
Like
remember you said earlier, Hannibal, you say you like a natural, you don't like it too big. You know what I mean? Them asses that just be too big, like for the leg.
hey, hold on. I like a fat ass now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I love a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Cause with fat ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that gonna go back there and I'm gonna handle business. You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, that nigga here or there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, man.
what I'm saying, I like titties too. But I don't that shit can't be sloppy now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sloppy. Okay, sloppy. That
Yeah,
was
I don't like the old sloppy shit now.
You know what I'm saying? You can give me a big butt, a medium butt, or even a little curvy butt. That'll do for me. It ain't got to be all out.
I like a big ass now. I ain't gonna lie to
Be
you.
all out.
I like
when you
It's
say
got to be nicely rounded and
hairy
firm.
butt?
What?
Did you say a
what?
hairy?
No, I say small butt, nigga, medium butt. You know, just round, this nice little butt, man. Ain't gotta be no ginormous ass whale in that motherfucker. Shit.
You know, I ain't gonna lie though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I didn't jump behind some that shot it had the wave, the shit had look good, it had the curve to it. I was like, shit, do your thing, shot.
Yeah, that overly like just
Yeah.
look like the ice cream hanging off the top of ice cream cone. Like that shit like that.
Melting?
That's
That melting shit?
that's too much for me. I
I
like
don't,
pit-
yeah, I don't.
Like I don't need an ass I can sip a drink on.
actually as long as your ass match your body.
If it look good, hell yeah.
I don't need my I can sip a drink on.
No, it's some about a female. It's some
The
man.
side
It's
table ass. You don't need
yeah, I
that.
don't need that.
I'm gonna say it right. It's a female like I know. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't met with Shawty in about 5 years, but yo, when I say that thing had a goddamn, when I say it was a whale on that goddamn tail, and it was all natural, but it looked good. Like it looked good. That shit was like boom, like perfect definition. She just that bitch was crazy in the head.
You know what you crazy though?
Hey, you just hit that shit.
You fucked it up.
Shut up.
He been asthmatized. He been asthmatized.
He went in there trying to be crazy for the rest of life after that hit.
I mean, chill out now. Like, hey, they ain't gotta know all that. They gotta know. They gotta know all that. They gotta know all that. I'm laying laying. Hey, fuck this shit. I'm laying, y'all. I just chill in the background, y'all. Hey, I'm just laying now. I don't do nothing. You know, I'm laying, y'all.
Oh shit. Oh man. But yeah, I agree with you, Hannibal, man. You know, I be natural, man. You know what I mean? Try to grow it in natural way. Wear butt pads. Shit. You know what I mean?
No.
Butt pad. I would rather you wear butt pads to make your booty look better than you
do not. I look, I ran to a chick. I mean a chick.
Oh Lord.
With the motherfucking butt pads on. I said, bitch, get the fuck out of here. I said, get the step. Get the step.
I'm saying I would rather see you in butt pads than get injected.
No.
Yeah, you would rather them get injections. You rather them get injections than get butt pads.
No, I'd rather you just be real.
I'm just saying, if you want a bigger ass that bad, where you don't want to do the natural thing, then just do the butt pads instead. That's me. You say no, but I say try that first.
Yeah, don't do damn one of them. Don't do it. Just don't do the shit.
I say go to the gym, do your squats, do your whatever, your leg exercise or whatever. If you want to wear butt pads, then you wear them things. If you fool me once, you ain't fool me twice.
Because the thing is, when you go get those fucking butt injections, your ass gonna have to go to the gym to maintain that shit any motherfucking way. So you might as well just go to the motherfucking gym and just build that shit up naturally.
I'm against injections. Period. No injections. Leave the injections out of it.
Yeah. You got motherfuckers filling you up with who God knows what that is. Nobody know what that is. You know? Do you know what that is? Fucking cement. That's why them shit feel like a brick. Like,
All that.
you know what I'm saying? I be goddamn a bitch stripping and I fucking go slap her ass. That shit. Bah, oh shit,
Crack the
nigga.
glass.
Get that.
Crack the
Get
glass.
my money back. Goddamn shit. That shit hurt.
My goddamn
Next,
finger. All right.
Yeah.
We
next
gotta
topic.
we have to talk about not have to, but this shit was funny. You showing that picture of Steve Harvey and them auntie pants.
Oh shit.
See if I get the picture up real quick.
Oh man, I gotta find this thing real quick. Man. Jesus
That
Christ.
shit was funny.
Harvey is off the fucking chain, son.
That shit was funny. Then he got the little poles, right?
Man.
He's styling.
Wow.
You can't tell that nigga he's styling.
Look like I'm gonna be on that loser bus in the morning. Oh yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah, you know it. You talk about look like.
Damn, fucking fast.
So the title of the article is "Give Your Daughter Back Her Pants." Fans Coach Steve Harvey vacation fit.
I got him right, y'all.
He got the motherfucking the
So
motherfucking.
this is your boy,
No, I don't want to.
young Steve Harvey, in the Lauren Harvey collection.
Looks like I'm gonna have to.
You got to pull it up yourself, Brad. I think.
Hey,
But that thing
pull
is
it up.
that's how you know that man frugal. He got
That's
yeah,
what
he
I'm
frugal
saying.
as fuck. That's a frugal
I mean,
iPhone.
when the wife calls it and found some pants to put on.
I'm gonna show the listeners real quick what we talking about. That's the little get up. You got the shit with the little tie. You got the thing tied right there around it with them long
man.
pants.
I tell you,
You got on them house two pants, man. Look at it.
Auntie Stephanie.
With them Stacy's on. Look at it. He got that profile dog.
Hey, the only dudes who think they cool, that's the motherfuckers. They like 60 something. That like who I told you who we work with. Yeah, like Mr. T.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, he think that shit cool as hell.
Nah,
Nah,
man. Nah, man.
Nah.
That look like somebody auntie roll pants, man. Like them strings is too long, man. What the fuck?
So somebody said,
Hang down so low.
Auntie Steve, who with those pants on? They said, yo, another person wrote, not over pants, dog. You got over pants on, dog?
Oh damn.
Auntie Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, he took it back to the 90s, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Oh man. Oh
Keep
man.
one of
Yeah.
the children,
Would y'all go out there? Y'all ever had like, try to, you try to be funky fresh or whatever, try to wear something different. You ever wear something and then that shit was not a hit? That shit didn't go up the way you thought.
I'm usually pretty in touch, man. I'm pretty in touch.
I would say probably wore the wrong thing to the wrong event, maybe.
The wrong outfit to the wrong event.
Yeah, like like the first time I went to the concert here in Charleston, like a R&B concert here in Charleston.
Mm-hmm.
I went there with just jeans, a nice shirt on, whatever. I get this one in suits and shit like that. This is ridiculous. Like, these things are overly dressed. I'm like, am I in the wrong event or some shit?
I ain't gonna lie now. When I went to
yeah, I was really underdressed for the.
When I went to Erykah Badu, when Erykah Badu and motherfucking Ronald Isley was here, when I went there, cause Lyte Jennings was here as well, and I forgot who the female was that was the opening act, but she was here, and I went in there dressed to impress. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I was getting motherfucking female. You know how females get fucking rowdy and shit. I was like, hey, get your drunk ass from behind me. Like, you getting too loose, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I got something for your ass.
It's slightly different. Like I went to a blues concert in Alabama, and it was kind of a little different though. The roles were kind of all reversed. And I went there and I was a little bit overly dressed, whatever. I was kind of dressed like I was at a talking event. We went to one event in Montgomery, and they was all kind of like, nah, we dressed out here, but the motherfuckers, like, I ain't never seen women drink Hennessy the way I seen them drink in Alabama. Like, they drink the shit straight up, no chaser, no ice, nothing of that, none of that shit. Yeah. Like, they drink from Hennessy like it ain't shit. So, like, yeah, that's a drink.
Mm. I'm not a I'm not a really fashionable guy, so I can't say I've been trying anything and step out there. I did went to this club one time called Greens here in Columbia. It's like an old head club, and I think this is my first time going there. I want to say I've been to old head club before, but went there. It was after a Mary J. Blige concert, and this place is real raggedy, but it's cool. It's a real cool spot to go to. And man, them people and they've been dressed up. I come there because it was a club, so like you say, Brian, went there with jeans on and sneakers and shit like that. And man, these people been dressed like. If you gonna go to an old head club, don't go half stepping.
That's why I always keep a pair of Stacy's in the truck or in the car. You never know where you end up at. You probably go somewhere where you can't wear sneakers in it.
Right. Keep a pair
So
with
I would keep a pair.
keep a pair with you. That seemed weird to me when jeans, because I'm usually have on jeans and dress shoes or something like that. That shit is weird to me. I can't do that.
Yeah, kind of grew up with my
Feel like
auntie was
somebody,
really into fashion like that all the time my whole life. So
I feel like
yeah,
I'm from the 70s, something like that. You know what I mean? Make me feel
everything that happened in the past kind of turns and it comes back and it's back in style again, or it never goes away really. It's just not passed on to certain generations.
that happens for women, but for men, I can't think of a style that comes back. There's a style that stays, like wearing a nice suit stays, but there's no suit from the 80s you gonna wear now, or suit
Nah,
from the 90s you gonna wear now.
I
I don't
mean, not unless you go to a event that's like a 80s throwback party, something like that, or 90s or 70s throwback party, something like that.
Yeah,
There's
but
nothing else.
I can't think of no style for men that recycles. That
I
go
mean, the jumpsuit should come back again.
Hey, the fade.
the fade. Okay, well, yeah, that's a hairstyle. I'm thinking clothes. Yeah,
Sweatsuits,
that's true.
whatever, should come back around again.
Hairstyles, yeah, because the afro at one point came back. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah, certain things that keep coming back around.
I don't know. But like I said, I'm not a really highly fashionable person, so it's not like I'm up on trends and shit like that. I just buy the shit that I think look good. That's it. All right.
One
I
more topic. I got two more topics in random news. One, kind of like a did you know, or not did you know, but here it comes now. So the Army has soldiers, Navy has sailors, and Marines are Marines. So the Air Force Airmen. So the new Space Force just came up with their first name for their their recruits and cadets or whatever you want to call. They're called the Guardians.
the Guardians.
What do you think about that, man? The Guardians of the Galaxy. What do you think about that?
The Guardians of the Galaxy, y'all.
Yeah.
That's a weird, man. That's weird because I don't know, the U.S. Space Force are the guardians of just America, like, or the guardians of the Earth, like who? I don't know, like the Space Guardians of the USA, like that. I don't get with the Guardians. That's a weird name.
I think they would have, when they thought about this Space Force, they would have made it like an international thing. Like everybody's involved. So everybody got contribute to the Space Force or whatever.
Space.
But no, it was just Trump being Trump, and he made up Space Force, and now everybody got to come up with a name for the shit. And it's the Guardians.
The rankings, the Guardian. So you're a Guardian second class, or Guardian first class, a Guardian sergeant, or
all right. So do the Guardians have more like security clearance than a Marine or Navy SEAL? You know what I mean?
They have to.
So it really, for a security clearance, it really depends on what the job is.
Because I mean, if you a Guardian, you're above the earth. You're not just above America. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's just weird.
So I think it's kind of still weird they even have the Space Force. Really, I think it's still kind of awkward for me.
I mean, they don't have to give it a fucking name. Just call it the NASA shit. You know what I mean? Like, isn't NASA pretty much our space exploration type department for our country? I know it's not a federal government.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is? So what the fuck is Space Force for?
I mean, it's Trump.
Well, they're supposed to be like they defending space. Is that
Yeah,
what it is?
yeah.
From who?
Yo, Trump became president, and that's one of his agendas on the thing to get a space force. I mean, and they namely the Guardians. I guess because of the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, they call them the Guardians, whatever.
Are we like fighting other countries in space too? Is that what it is?
That's probably part of it too.
That's so
I guess.
stupid. That shit is stupid. Oh my
I mean,
god.
who else is gonna
Yeah,
fight
man.
really right now?
That shit is
I mean,
dumb.
we have.
That shit is dumb, man. One thing I want to touch on. I'm gonna come back to you, Brown. Miriam Rodriguez. Y'all hear about Miriam Rodriguez? She is. They say she's an activist, and her daughter was kidnapped in 2014 by some cartel members, and she turned around and hunted down 10 of the cartel members that were responsible for her daughter's abduction, and got them all locked up. Now some of them got back out, they escaped and stuff like that, and she ended up they ended up killing her in front of her house, unfortunately. But she was like considered a hero in her hometown. I forget what town it's called. It's some place I can tell you. I can't even pronounce the name of this place. Of San Fernando, Tamaulipas. I'm gonna go with that. Tamaulipas. But yeah, man, she's a hero, man. That's a movie shit, man. That's a movie shit to hunt down 10 cartel members. Say she be using disguises and acting like a census person or somebody that worked for the water company and stuff like that. I'm like, she went intricate to find them up.
Yeah. We didn't do on that shit, man. It was ridiculous. I read the story the other day, and I think they actually built a statue in her honor down in her hometown or whatever.
They did. That was dope, man. I thought that was worth mentioning, man. As far as random news, man. Hey, the links parents will go to, man. Yeah.
Hey, if it wanted you probably go eat deeper, man.
Yeah, I shit. I don't knock her. I don't knock her at all. I don't knock her at all, man. You had what's the other story you say you had, Brian?
The other random one was a town in Alabama. There was in a town in Alabama, there was a illegal winery bust at a sewage plant. So they was running an illegal winery at a sewage plant in the town of Alabama.
Now let me make sure I hear that right. You say an illegal winery at a sewage plant, right?
Yes. So investigators uncovered what was described as a large illegal winery inside Rainsville's wastewater treatment plant.
These motherfuckers making wine in a sewage plant. They couldn't find no place else to do this.
Hey, the town of 5,100 people is clearly like 100 miles from Birmingham, northeast of Birmingham. So it's kind of on the north side of Birmingham.
Mm. That's your state, man. What's up, man?
Hey, if it was like the what do we call that shit? The creek water or something like that. I can see that. I can see them using some shit like that. Like they doing like a creek water. But why?
But you know what? As now I think about it, a sewage plant has to be clean, right?
Yeah, they got a lot of cleaning going on there, motherfucker.
They gotta have like some standard cleanliness in the sewage plant.
If you think about it, what they actually doing there is where they still like basically purifying the water. They clean the water, decontaminating the water.
Right.
Yeah.
I just thought about that because that sewage can be.
The equipment's there to do it. To also turn around and then make wine or that creek water.
Hey, you know what? I've been laughing at this shit. I've been laughing at this shit earlier, and I've been like, that's crazy, but shit, that might have been a genius way to do it.
What did that called? Yeah.
I mean, without having to buy all the equipment to
use. Because you got everything already in place to do everything right there. You basically got the distillery.
This was a shut down sewage plant?
No, that's active.
So people been getting wine through their faucets and shit like that.
No, motherfuckers been there, come by, drop off your money, man. There you go. Undertaker type shit.
Them boy wilding, man. Them boy wilding.
Hey, man, I think it was a good idea. I mean, it worked for a while. It's probably been going on for like 15, 20 years. Ain't no telling how long they've been doing it.
But shit, that's still kind of
Baby
nasty.
Bill, I think that's probably mostly white folks anyway, so I'm pretty sure they been able to do this shit.
You know it. You know niggas ain't about to do that shit. But Hannibal, you was talking about a story about a nurse in New York, I think. Was it in New York?
Yeah, so this nurse up in New York, she created an OnlyFans page to help with her bills.
Right.
And then the New York Post made a post about her and her OnlyFans page, and almost cost her job.
And just because she had an OnlyFans page, and now I'm assuming the OnlyFans page was like sex, something to do with sex.
Yeah, she was masturbating pretty much.
Okay. Not having sex with somebody, who's just masturbating. I don't say just masturbating, but masturbating. All right. That do y'all think that's fair?
No, they should have left her alone. The New York Post ain't have to do that.
Because you know that
Oh,
makes
shit.
that was a question we were having at the end of last episode. You know what I mean?
Man, you do represent your company the whole time, but they didn't fire her. So.
But should you be fired for stuff you do outside of work?
It's work that causing a harm to somebody else, then yeah.
Yeah, all right.
But
yeah.
if I ain't harming nobody else,
okay. Because at first I've been thinking legal versus illegal, but I don't even think I don't even think that should be the bar either, because it depends on what the illegal thing was or whatever the case may be. But yeah, like you say, hurting somebody else, or harming anybody else like that. That barring that, I don't think you should be fired.
yeah.
I don't think
So like the instance with the guy from last week with the football coach, should he be fired? Yeah. You can't be out there just touching people's kids up like that, and your job is a counselor
of kids.
Okay.
Well, see that in a sense is kind of related to his job, isn't it? In some aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because like you said, if he's doing it out there, he could damn well be doing it in here. But if like the OnlyFans thing, it had nothing to do with her job. You know what I mean? That was something personal for her, something she doing to make money or whatever, a little side hustle. It's not illegal. She wasn't hurting nobody. So what's the problem?
I think it's probably
what if you
probably some dude who probably didn't he probably ain't respond to. They probably work for the Post and leak the shit.
Yeah.
What if you find out that your employee is a cokehead?
Out of it.
So that's a policy that we have zero tolerance policy that I can get you that.
Can't be on drugs, right?
Yeah.
Well, if you find out he's an alcoholic, then you say alcoholic.
So what are like say my job with federal government? You get the first thing if you self-report yourself for the first time it comes up, then we're obligated to get you help. But if it comes back around again, we got no choice but to fire your
ass. Okay. Yeah, because they say South Carolina's an at-will state, even though they can't really just fire you like that. They gotta have a reason to fire you. But yeah, you're right. They give you an opportunity to better yourself or correct whatever they think is wrong. But if because I'm trying to think along the lines of, let's say somebody get locked up for like simple possession, you know what I mean, something like that, you know what I mean, but they're good at their job. They are very good at the job. So should they be fired because of that? Should it even matter about the fact that
I think it really depends on what your job is. So like with the federal government, they got certain roles or whatever in jobs or whatever. If your job don't entail you like touching and handling patients, then they won't. That's not something we'll go after you for.
Right.
If your job is like you're a nurse, doctor, then somebody who touches patients on a regular basis, and you got simple possession charges, and we're gonna find that shit out. Either they're gonna report it to the federal government.
Yeah.
We'll find it out. So yeah, we'll probably there's a good chance we're gonna either get your help first, and then you still got issues, then they'll let you go.
What if you find out she's a prostitute?
That ain't got nothing to do with the job.
You like, I'm fine with that.
As long as you ain't on at the VA or in the facility, cross-treating yourself to one of them patients. If you ain't messing with veterans or patients in the facility, then no. I mean, if it ain't your boss, probably.
That, I mean, sometimes I don't think that's fair. What about all right? So what about a racist?
So that is so if you're like in a leadership role in I would say in the federal government leadership role, and that came up and it was evidence of proof that you are a racist and you are treating your employees a certain type of way, then yeah, on the job, yeah, off the clock, as long as you ain't using that shit, like you ain't like wearing your badge or you stating I'm a VA employee and mentioning that shit on your like Facebook account with VA employee in your bio or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't have none of that shit going on, then probably not. If they can't tie it to you being a VA employee and that affecting the VA image, then probably not.
So you like
once they cross that line,
go ahead. Sorry.
Once they cross that line to you like you get caught up in like a racist like with the Proud Boys issue or whatever, the Proud Boys thing, whatever. Right. You like one of the rallies or something like that. You got your VA badge on, and there's a picture taken with you with that badge on. And you gave a nexus to come after you for that.
But all right, so if the person is a racist, I won't even say known racist, but maybe nobody ever says I'm a racist, but you know what I mean. You know damn well how they feel, like a Proud Boy member. You see them at a rally, they don't have any paraphernalia that says they're connected to your job. But as long as there's no proof that their personal views has affected their ability to do their job and relationships with people at the job, like promoting people or raises, or the way and treatment all around of employees. They don't bring that personal into their job. As long as that they don't do that, you're fine.
Yeah. But, so in the grand scheme of things, if it doesn't create a bad image for the VA or for any federal agency, if it doesn't create a bad image for them, then it's probably not going. They're probably not going to pursue it. So one, it has to be brought to their attention first of all. If it's brought to somebody's attention and they pursue it and investigate it and find out there's nothing that ties them to the VA. Some people like to use code of conduct and stuff like that, and like code of conduct don't count when you're on time. Like I just had an investigation we just wrapped up with some people were like, yeah, what about code of conduct? When the investigation, I'm like, that's off campus. If it ain't happened on the job, ain't never know about that. And then people were like, well, what about it? What if it happens during working hours? It can happen during working hours, but if it's on your private device that it happens on, and we don't have jurisdiction to go look at your private devices,
right?
Then no.
Some companies have businesses have cultures that they want you to be a certain type of person, you know what I mean, and that they want to bring into their fold. So an outgoing person, like if you're a person that's very quiet and not very talkative and mingling and know how to network very well, if you don't have those skills or that ability, you just won't get the job. You know what I'm saying? Because they're looking for energetic, upbeat, outgoing people. You know what I mean? But as long as you achieve that, right? Your goals of making new connections, bringing in sales, or whatever, making things positive for the company. They don't give a fuck what you do otherwise. As long as what you're doing on your job is making us better as a company, we good. You know what I mean? I think that's the way it should be. When it comes to the business, it's the business. You know what I mean?
So one of the directors for VA, he stated to me one time, he said, as long as I'm not on the news as the director for the facility about something that you did, then I'm probably not gonna care too much about it. If I get on the news, then we're gonna have to do something about this shit.
Right. Okay, yeah, and that's fair. I mean, I understand where companies would be like, this type of person and they work at such and such. So now all of a sudden people are charging that company with I don't even know why they correlate this, but they always charge the company with allowing this person with this type of behavior. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know everything everybody does. You know what I mean? You're not in everybody's personal life all the time. Or no shit you really care. But if you a child molester, you know what I'm saying?
That's
That
a little
matters.
different.
You know what I'm saying? That does matter. You know what I
You
mean?
call
But
it harm.
if you, I don't know, shit, you like prostitutes or something like that. I don't know if you
So
like
the only time I've seen
illegal,
that really matter,
whatever.
like the property issue, like we had it when I was on active duty. Active duty now, you're allowed to pride in the business because you must like you belong to the government.
Well, that make more sense. You in a certain type of position. You know what I mean? You got certain different responsibilities and
We had a captain of a base that was using the government vehicle to go to a medical appointment or whatever, and decided to make a stop on the way, and that stop was to a young lady call girl. So he thought. Turns out that call girl was an actual undercover police officer.
Ooh.
So you get caught, and like the shit was, the story I heard was from the whole thing was like the chick when she noticed the government vehicle, she tried to tell him like, yo, this ain't what you want, son. He was like, no, I came here to get some action now. It was work. Your boy and your girl was like, no, you don't want this, right? And your boy like, no. The girl had to pull the badge out. I'm like, yo, go ahead, put the hand back, step out the car. And he was like,
She
so
tried to let him go.
And he got a big article. So everybody, like if you the U.S. It's Navy Times or the Army Times or Air Force Times, there's the military news outlets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They have big articles about that shit throughout the country, around the world. Really, if you had the access to those articles, you can see that shit. But they had them on the front page. Navy captain relieved of duties, facilitation of prostitute.
Damn. Sorry to hear that, Bubba. Sorry
And
to
that
hear.
actually talking.
God damn. Yeah, but all in all, man, I think personal life, it depends. Like we said at the beginning, man, it depends if it's as long as you're not hurting anybody, or it's not, like a drastically illegal.
Legals, yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it's fine, man. It's fine. You know what I mean? It's
So like you said, with the smoking weed or something like that, or doing drugs. Like we had cats that come forward and admit that they had a problem with drugs, shit like that. And we're like, okay, so we're gonna sit there with EA, with the employee assistance program,
Yeah.
get you help and assistance, whatever. And once you go in that program, if you fail that program or you go in that program and you pass it or whatever, and then say a month two down the road, you come back in a motherfucker and you got it work you have tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no after that you're done.
Yeah, I mean, we tried. You know what I'm saying? We tried to help, and they just fucked it up all over again. Because I think if you had that conversation with the employee, like, look, we like you, you want to keep you, but we need you to do X, Y, Z if you want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? At least have that kind of conversation with them so that, you know what I mean? It's not just, oh, we find out such and such, you out the door. You got to go. You know what I mean? I think that conversation is worth having, especially if their work warrants them that conversation. If they've been a shitty employee, then I mean that's the easy decision. Bye. Bye, motherfuckers. See you. All right. Moving on. That's random news, man. Y'all boy got any more random news to talk about?
That's it for me, man. I think Hannibal then took a break.
Okay. All right. Is he coming back?
Yeah, I hope so, man. I think he
ain't taking a shit. That's what it is.
I think he might have to the dog.
All right. Entertainment, man. Entertainment. So Tom Cruise was spazzing out on the set because people were breaking the COVID-19 protocols. It was a nice little rant. I personally think it was the right thing to do. It's almost similar to the thing that we saw in Texas. You know what I mean? At the Truth restaurant, the guy had already said something several times and it was still going on. So, at that point you like, well, goddamn, how many you adults, how many fucking times do I have to tell you something? You know what I mean? So I'm mad at Tom Cruise for that.
I mean, it's kind of similar to like how we had the incident with the dude from Seattle Seahawks that would snuck the girl in the room or whatever. And you know they got COVID protocols for football players or whatever. So you got protocols or whatever, and you got this shit still been happening. People still breaking out the rules or whatever, doing their own thing. And that's why you got all these breakouts on the football teams and on college and football level and the pro level. All these breakouts, whatever.
Yeah.
People are just doing their own thing. The man makes money by producing or filming movies, making movies.
Yeah.
If you slowing production down by not following the fucking rules, you cost me money.
Right.
I'm gonna pass the fuck out on you too.
Exactly.
You costing my livelihood right now. You sacrifice my livelihood for your entertainment, for you to go ahead and party.
And not only his livelihood, but the livelihood of those that are others that are working there as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they got to get money too. They losing money.
Camera crew and all these people out here that ain't making money because you ain't here on set the goddamn film.
Right. Yeah. I think, man, especially if you at work, you know what I mean, you won't be loose on your own time. You know what I mean? That's on you. But when you on this job, especially during the pandemic, why is it so hard for people to just follow the rules, follow the protocols? Why is that so hard?
You know, it's America now. You know, everybody got to do all that. They got to go out and party. They got to go out and live it up, man. I've been seeing videos on the book, man. People out partying and having a great time. The numbers still rising. They don't give a fuck.
That's the thing that people gotta understand, and it's very, very simple. When you come to my house, it's my fucking house. What I say go on in my house is how it is. You don't like it, you can leave. When you go on somebody else's job that you don't own, you working, you're being paid to be there. Listen, man, you might not like the rules, but it don't matter. It ain't your house. If you want to follow your rules, then you build your own house. Simple as that. It's really not that much harder. I get a lot of rules are unfair, but they're not your rules. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, the person that created that place so that they feel that their entity can work efficiently. You know what I'm saying? The best.
You know, that, like I said, man, it's America, dog. You know, they've been breaking rules all fucking year. You know, if you got the current guy occupying the office at the White House right now, out there telling him, he say one thing and turn around and tell him, hey, yeah, go out there and protest that shit, man. Do that, break the fucking rules that I put in place. That's America. They used to just having their own fucking way. They're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They see, well, I got freedom to do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. But rules don't apply to me. They apply to you, but they don't apply to me.
Americans are assholes, man.
Yeah, that's kind of how the rest of the world is anyway.
We take freedom to a different level.
Yeah.
We take freedom to a whole nother level, man, when it comes to quote unquote being free. I'm free to say whatever the fuck I want. I'm free to do whatever I want. Yeah, but not in my house.
Yeah. You do the fuck you want on your own property, but on mine,
wherever the fuck you want your house, but not in my house, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that
yeah, it's ridiculous, man. I can't believe it's 20 almost over with, and you still got motherfuckers acting ass. Like you got these numbnuts from like the what's that, Proud Boys running around here doing their thing, going and robbing shit from stealing shit from churches and burning Black Lives Matter flags and all kind of crazy shit. Like, dude, it's you want to be a Proud Boy, be proud of what you represent. Don't go fucking everybody else down. Just do you. How you got to come on my property and take my shit and destroy it because you don't like a certain agenda with it? Do your promote your on your own time.
I'll tell you why. Because they feel like this is their country. They literally feel like everything inside the boundaries of the United States of America, they are entitled to. And so if they don't like you, then you're in violation of what they have. You know what I'm saying? They literally feel like even though they're not paying for that property, they feel like you're paying them. Like you're renting that property from them. You're buying that property from them. You know what I mean? Like that's really mine that you sitting on. I don't. It's stupid as fuck, but that's literally how they feel. It's their country, even though it's not. It's really not. It belongs to the Native Americans. They really feel like it's theirs. Hey, what can you
Yes,
say?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fucking America.
All right, man. Moving on. E40 and Too Short had a versus last night, which was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't as exciting as some of the others, but it was entertaining. You know what I mean? It had a lot of good stories. And I'm gonna tell you, man, Too Short is Too Short is funny, man. But Too Short sees some shit that be borderline. You'd be like, Too Short. Come on, man. I don't think you should say it that
He's
way.
always been borderline though. So.
Too Short
He's
said,
always been,
Too Short said, he said it's a the game is like a certain thing. He was talking about how, when you're young and you start getting the game, it's a certain type of people that can harness what the game is. You know what I mean? Not everybody can harness that. And he says something along the line, paraphrasing, he said something along like, it's like when you in third grade, you know what I mean? And first you get one chick to bring you a sandwich. Now you got two chicks bringing you sandwiches. You know what I mean? Now all the chicks bring you sandwiches, something along the lines of that. And I'm like, are you saying in third grade the niggas need to be pimping? Like, I don't think you can say that in this era, man. This ain't the 90s, man. Like, you can't say that in the 90s. You can't be pimping girls in the third grade, man. I understand what he was saying, you know what I mean? Because it's just a mentality, but man, that was wild. He was saying some wild shit.
I mean, it was just kind of like, teaching the young how to hunt, You can teach them at an early age to do hunt.
I completely get what he was saying, but it's just like the Me Too moment, and all these other movements that the way that misogyny in and of itself has been turned on its ear. And
it was a video thing. Me and E watched one day. Me and him watched one day a video, man. The chick was telling us. She said on the video like, I don't. I think she basically said, I think giving it on the first date, the first time I meet somebody, giving it up, I would rather give it up to them and find out that they sex game weak. First of all, they got terrible sex off bat, that I'm not gonna give my soul or my spirit to them.
Right.
So a lot of that, I was like, man, it's kind of real though. Go ahead and do what you do off bat. Don't have sex, whatever. Figure it out. If the sex ain't what you want, that ain't. If you can't get it from the bedroom, you probably ain't gonna get it from the other side either. It's unless you're speaking anything, like you ain't gonna get that.
Very true.
So,
go ahead.
So, in a way, I think that what he's saying, yeah, I mean, the Me Too movement and all that shit going on right now, but I don't think that was a Me Too moment type thing, because it's like getting a sandwich.
That's why I say borderline. It was borderline. It was like,
if he was like this mountain, going in and just in third grade, he's right, just banging everybody else.
But I do get what he's saying. It's just a certain type of mentality for certain people that just know the game. Like, they know what it is, and they know it from a young age. You know what I'm saying? And they can apply it at a young age too. But
yeah, I had
it was just funny.
My uncle was like that. My uncle, my mom's older brother, passed away a couple years ago, but he was like that. He could talk his way into just like anything by just bullshit. It wasn't nothing. He wasn't going out of his way saying that extra. It was he can talk his way in the draws just like that. We can be, man. I remember I was fucking like 3-4 years old, man. We ran down the road, whatever. I was probably like 5 or 6 actually. We ran down the road, man, and he saw.
What happened?
I'm waiting out. He's like, yeah, shit. Let's do it. So my uncle, we ride down the street, whatever, in a hometown back in Birmingham, whatever. And he saw this young lady, whatever he wanted to get at the time. And I'm between the ages of probably 5 and 8 years old, somewhere in there. He was like, yeah, she got a daughter out there too, man. So you want to go out there and get at him right quick? Okay, man, we go and learn from you at the early age. Let's try.
You between 5 and 8 years.
Yeah, hey, we go ahead and try and holler at him down, and hey, shit worked out. I ain't smashing it like that because I'm still between 5 and 10 or something like that. I ain't smashing like that, but I got me, later, whatever, got to go whatever. My uncle, he smashed the mom later on, but it was a good learning experience for him. for a young black dude that between the ages of 5 and 10.
Some people just have that gift of gab when it comes to the women, man. They just got it, man. My daddy was like that. My daddy used to be like that. I remember I was at a grocery store one day in West Ashley, and went through the line, and lady at the register, she was like, "Man, you look just like this man, this guy I used to know. I used to date." I say, I'm like, I roll my, I'm like, his name Randy. Yeah, that's his name. I say, that's my daddy. I say, oh man, your daddy, boy. Woof.
Well, we put in
Like
work.
the thought about him 30 something years, 20 something, 30 something years. I don't even remember how old I was when I saw that lady. This had to been more than 10 years or so ago. But anyway, just the thought of that much later made her feel that way when she thought about him. You know what I'm saying? Like some dudes just got that shit. Just got it. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Some of that might have
That's
rubbed.
what I think. My uncle kind of looked alike. And that shit used to get me like I went home after probably a year or two after his funeral, whatever. And one of his old female friends or something saw me and was like, "Oh shit, I thought you were your uncle." Because they used to wear glasses and shit. So we both wear glasses back then. And she was like, "I thought that you your uncle when you walked in the room, y'all walk in the room the same way y'all had the same like presence in your room, whatever." I'm like, shit, I learned a lot of the shit from the nigga. So of course.
Got your game.
I walked me. That's how I dress and go out and do things and shit just like him.
That's it, man. He just pulled your coat, man.
Yeah.
He just laid some things on you, man. That's all. That's all right.
So
all right.
yeah, it's I can understand what the Too Short now. When I was growing up, I was like, Too Short that's kind of raunchy. That's okay. I don't know because I grew in a Christian household, so I was like, that's kind of okay, dog. I got that, dog. And the one time I got caught listening to that shit, my grandma was like, what the fuck did this do? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, it's Too Short or whatever. She's like, turn that shit off. We can't wear that shit out more. Like, don't play Too Short in her house again. I'm like,
looking to go back. You like, so when you going back around again?
Yeah, that Too Short is I can kind of see how I didn't expect that verses to be like a confrontational or over the top like the other ones that kind of are. Some of the most recent ones were. I kind of expected because I watched the interview they had beforehand. They was kind of basically talking about uplifting music and kind of bringing back what music was when they were popular when they were jumping and kind of how they see music now today.
Yeah, I mean, I respect, what both of them have brought to the game, man. Because even though they may not, of course they nationally known, internationally known, obviously, but they didn't need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like just in California alone, they pump. They're like we may not hear about them all the time, but they still be cranking, man. They still putting out music like all the time, man. I forget what Too Short said. I forget how many albums he said he already put out, man. It's ridiculous, man. And E40, he's still working too. And I wasn't a big E40 fan at first, because I couldn't catch his style. But then when I like just listen to the words he was saying, like just listen to what he was saying instead of how he was saying it. Yeah, he kick a lot of game, man. Kick a lot of game. Listen.
Even Too Short, like I didn't even know that he had been out. Like when he first did the interview, he was like, "Yeah, I've been out and about since like the late mid '70s or whatever." It's my first came to the scene or whatever. I'm like, man, so you've been around since the '70s up until now, son, in the game.
I think he said 79, something like that, 79, 80. Yeah, he been out for a minute. I ain't hear about him till 1990, I think. Yeah. 89, 90, I heard about him.
Yeah, like the late 80s, early 90s, yeah.
Yeah, man. But dope. It was still a dope versus, man. He had real good stories, man. If you get a chance to watch it, check it out. Some good info.
I think are really good storytellers too, though.
If you like history of hip hop in the West Coast, in the Bay Area, in particular, check it out. Check it out. Ma Rainey, Black Bottom. It's on Netflix. I wanted to shout that out real quick. With Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman. It looks really good. I have not watched it yet, but I am going to check it out. Probably check it out with the missus. But it looks pretty good. So y'all boy, check that out. And you were telling me a story early, Brown, about Lil Boosie was saying something about King Von underestimating Atlanta. I think that's what you
Yeah,
said.
so he said in the article, the title was Boosie Badass suggested that King Von and his entourage underestimated Atlanta. So I guess he kind of went in there. I guess they saying basically what he's saying is like, I guess how they came in Atlanta and kind of went down there unarmed or prepared for what they were getting themselves into.
Right, right,
So
right.
I can't say that can't say that he's wrong about that. He's probably right about it. You can't go down to Atlanta and run your flappy gums and do all that kind of crazy shit and get into it with people down there. You prepared for the situation you about to enter?
I got a question, and you person that travels a good bit. Um, I don't travel nearly as much as you do. But at what point where Atlanta wasn't uh what can I say established as you don't go around there and fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's been shit. Cause I was a kid, you could just ride in Atlanta
Exactly.
anywhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like just like in New York, like you can't just go in New York just riding all over the place, man. You know,
Yeah.
same thing in LA or even like Miami. You know, I'm picking major cities. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't really do that in Charleston, to be honest. But
Hell, I
but you know,
recall when I first got here, one of my buddies in the Navy, whatever, when I first got to Charleston, he was like, man, I was riding down this road, man, and these motherfuckers jumped out in the middle of the road and stopped me or whatever. And if I ain't had my stuff on, then they could follow out my ass.
you know what? That happened. Yeah, that happened to a homegirl of mine. She went to New Orleans. Yeah, I know we talking about Atlanta. She went to New Orleans, and she said they was driving. Dude, her cousin had a real car sitting on rims, and then paint job, and somebody just stopped on the highway in front of them, hop out the car, and was about to jack them on the middle of the highway.
Yeah.
Like, these cities, these are cities with I don't want to say like reputations, but they just known as far as saying you just don't go there fucking around and like that.
I mean, they're normally in the top 25 in crime, really.
You know what I mean? It's well known that you just don't go in certain cities half step.
Like
You just
like
don't
in
do it.
Birmingham. I'm from Birmingham, but I know not to go in certain neighborhoods of Birmingham.
Right.
Not by myself and probably unarmed.
Yeah, and you're from that city, so out of town, damn sure can't a city like Atlanta. You don't underestimate a city like Atlanta on no level. You know what I mean? Whether it's music, whether it's movies, whether it's just talent in general, artistry. You know what I mean? Whether it's violence, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Whatever, you don't underestimate Atlanta because Atlanta has a flavor hub of different things all by so it's like the New York of the South. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's basically a transit city. Like people come and go. You got people that come from everywhere to transplant to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
It's the up and coming New York or LA or Miami of the South.
Right, right. Yeah. So that's that's weird that they would do that, but I don't know I don't know King Von. I've never really heard of him until that story
Yeah,
about what
yeah.
happened to him. So
Yeah, I didn't know much of him either to that end, but
but
each
I
his own.
kind of I think I
Can't
agree
be
with you.
you can't be rolling around in certain cities, man, with bad intentions already.
I agree with
Un-
Lucy on that. Cause
yeah,
I don't. As a matter of fact, let me say this. I don't know what happened in Atlanta with him. I don't really know what happened. I didn't read those articles or anything. But
I think
what I
the guy who got clipped a
yeah,
couple
I
months
know
ago.
he got killed, but I'm saying I don't know the circumstances surrounding how it happened. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? The events that
but like me was saying before, the crowd you hang around tends to portray what you're about. And if you willing to go down to Atlanta and portray something that you really ain't about,
right.
you're in trouble.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna pull your coat, man. They're gonna pull your card. I mean, so better be ready, niggas. Better be ready. Okay. We also were talking about last week. I think this was last week or the week before we mentioned Lil Wayne selling his yeah, this was last week. We talking about Lil Wayne selling his masters.
Yeah,
But it comes to find out he didn't sell his masters. He sold Young Money masters, which
yeah,
included Drake and Nicki Minaj's masters from work they did up until a certain point. Up until 2018, I think. Anything up until 2018? I believe.
I
I
think that was
could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. But smart move or no? Like, do you think that's kind of like fucked up? How you know Drake might have not wanted his masters? You know what I mean?
I
The
think
control,
it's
the control what happened
fucked
to
up
his own
to
master,
me because
huh?
I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up because how you go out and sell somebody else's shit, even though
Yeah,
you technically own it because you own the label in which they under, you technically own it too.
isn't that? I think that's similar to what Kanye West did to Big Sean. So
Yeah.
Big Sean's masters and you know what I mean without letting him know or something like that, something like that. I might not know all the details, but I think as Wayne being their mentor, you know what I mean, the person that groomed them for the
I
game,
think if
it feel kind of fucked up that he was just selling shit like that. Unless he had a conversation with them and they were already okay with it, I think
that's
that's
what I think. If he came to them and told them that he's going to do this beforehand, then yeah. But if he didn't, that's fucked up.
yeah,
If he
man.
ain't come to them and like, yo, if he ain't come to them and like straight up, I'm looking at the sale of these matches, and they make a little exchange to pay these RIs off, whatever.
Now,
Then
do you think this is similar to what Baby did to him? I know he's not stopping or preventing them from making music or putting out their stuff. He's not doing anything like that. However,
yeah,
kind of fucking them in my eyes because I don't know all the details. He fucking them over
oh
with
yeah, he still
selling
is that. That's
by
why.
selling their masters.
Yeah, I don't even understand why a lot of them are still tied to labels. But I think he should be independent by now. Jesus Christ, everybody's doing this shit now.
They don't want to spend their own money to do for that push, that national push that you need.
I mean, the motherfuckers are nationally, internationally known now, so it's kind of
It's
you should have to.
the marketing dollars that the big machines use to get all those visuals out and snippets out everywhere. They spend a lot of money doing that shit, and a lot of independent labels can't do that. They can only really deal with the core fans that come to them directly. You know what I mean? Like a Beyonce could do that because
Yeah,
all her fans gonna come straight to her. You know what? Nicki Minaj could probably do that because
that's what I'm saying.
she got a lot of fans that just want.
But I say between her and Drake, then now, like, come on now.
Yeah, Drake too. Yeah, I think Drake wouldn't need to go through a machine. He could probably do stuff on his own.
Yeah, I think they kind of established artists now, so they shouldn't be worried about a motherfucking label really anymore.
That's true.
So if he went through the process of informing them that he's going to sell their masters and they got a cut of it, then I'm okay with that. But if he didn't, they didn't get a cut of what he made off that shit. There's something wrong with
Yeah, because I would think they would at least have that conversation and say, hey, that's the deal on the table, how we want to play it. You know what I mean? But still, selling your masters is a big deal. Like you don't sell your masters. Like I
that.
thought that was the name of the game. Get your masters back.
Yeah, that's what most of the like. That's how Prince kind of fucked everybody up by getting his fucking own,
That seemed
his own master.
very, very weird that he did that.
I
Him
mean,
being an artist.
Michael Jackson owned other people's masters.
Yeah, and he's an artist that has gone through bullshit with contracts and labels and whatever. You know what I mean? It just seemed
Yeah,
weird that he would do that. So, but anyway, I mean, I wanted to correct that story since we had said that he sold his masters, but he didn't sell his. He sold Young Money's, which included Drake's and Nicki Minaj's. Um, this is where we were supposed to go to sports, but Hannibal ass ain't come back yet.
take a break, man. See what's going on with this man. You might have hurt yourself.
Oh, he'll be all right. Um, shit. Uh, I guess we go on the politics. You said let's take a break.
Yeah, take a break.
I'm gonna take a quick pause. Darn. All right, we back, man. Sorry about that, man. Technical difficulties. We had to check on our partner player, man. He's down for the count right now, but he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
But let's continue on with the show. We're gonna in sports, man. We wanted to talk about Randy Moss. Randy Moss, he was on T.O. show, right?
He's on TO podcast, and they were talking about the greatest of all time, and they was comparing stats and this and that, stats and so like who showed up in the greatest moments in the career, and the biggest on big stage, stuff like that.
Right.
And they asked T.O. first, like, who you think was the greatest of all time as far as NFL receivers. And T.O. said, of course I would say myself as a greatest receiver, but if I had to put it in stat wise, I would say Jerry Rice and then myself, and and myself
Randy Moss.
what's the name? Randy Moss is probably 1 and 2, 2A and 2B. Probably.
Right.
So they turned the camera to Randy and said, Randy, who do you think the best receiver of all time is in the NFL? And Randy said, you're talking to him right now, baby. You're talking to the greatest of all time right here, right now. I'll put T.O. as number 2, and I will throw Jerry Rice as 3 or 4. Whatever you want to put him at, 3 or 4.
He said, throw Jerry Rice at 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Woo. That's tough, man. That's a tough.
When I first heard this, I was like, what the fuck?
Jerry Rice responded, right?
Yeah, he responded. I think I didn't get the whole response, but I seen that he did respond, but I never read the article about it. But when I saw that shit, I was like, man, Jerry, this boy got to be on some drugs, good push, something that's laced with something's going on when he said that. But when I actually listened to the entire interview and understood where he was coming from, he was talking from a mindset of throw stats out the window. We're not talking about stats. We're talking about just the greatest of all time in my position and my abilities of what I can do.
Right.
So T.O. mentioned what was so as far as being able to be a total receiver, doing everything on the field, he put Jerry first and then himself and like a total package of receiver. And he said if you want to mention the greatest like all-time receiver just as far as going deep and beating the motherfucker on top, yeah, you put Moss there. Moss is over top. The 1 or 2 routes over the top, beat you down the field. Amazing outstanding catches. That's Moss. And Moss kind of went a little step further, saying that stats don't make a difference to him. He don't pay attention to stats. He's all about who can dominate a game or dominate the era of football or change the game as a receiver, as being that top guy who changed how football was played.
What I want to say about that? What do I want to say about that? I think Randy Moss, because I'm trying to say, like, is Randy Moss a better total package than Jerry Rice? And obviously they played in different eras. It's the same, it's almost similar to the Michael Jordan, LeBron kind of thing. Moss obviously is highly athletic. He got them reaches, he can jump like a motherfucker. He fast as hell, he quick. You know what I mean? Jerry Rice may not have been all of those things, but Jerry Rice, I mean, he had hands, man. He catch that ball. He can get in the place. Now, granted, it also depends on the quarterback, right? Because the quarterback got to put that ball in the right place for you to make the play. You know what I mean? And Joe Montana is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. So, and did Jerry Rice play for anybody else?
He had Steve Young.
Steve, all right, but he didn't go to any other team. So
he did. He played in Seattle. And I think he might have played a year.
Do we count that though?
Well, he wasn't the man on those teams.
I'm about to say, like, would Seattle year, obviously it counts the stats, but I'm talking about his ability and what he showed he could do. Would Seattle count? I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
As far as stats go, it counts. So like if you take the way T.O. talked about, T.O. was like, no matter where I went, I was still the man. So whatever team I played, I still was the man on the team.
That's true. That's true. But Randy Moss did the same thing. But Jerry Rice.
But you still got to remember he had Oakland year too now.
But Jerry Rice's greatness came from one team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he went to Seattle in his latter years. He was at the end. You know what I mean? He was on his way down out for that. How long was he at Seattle? Let me ask that first.
A year, maybe a year or two, I think. 1 year.
And then after that, he retired. So yeah, so that was just like the last leg. I think he was just finishing out some commitment, probably, or some shit like that. But
I think he wanted to play in. Some people are gonna probably give him a shot with somebody that was
would that
had spin.
would that make T.O. the better? Because T.O. he pretty much always been in his prime everywhere he went.
The motherfucker was a physical specimen, so yeah.
Like he was in his prime everywhere he went. Randy Moss, I probably would say the same too, man. Jerry.
Well, Randy had an in between,
Randy.
so he had the time between Minnesota and the Patriots where he played with the Oakland Raiders before he did that first retirement.
Okay, so that's true. That's true.
You have,
But he had no good quarterback. So
yeah.
So I don't know. I would you put Jerry Rice above Randy Moss?
In the all-time stat wise, yes. I said it's Jerry Rice 1, and then T.O. and Randy Moss are 2A and 2B.
Well, without the stats.
Stat wise, only I would say only because of getting to watch all of their careers versus watching the back half of Jerry's career. I would probably put one of those two above him. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Because I think the stats is one thing, but ability is another. You know what I mean? I think so. Because still a team.
Like T.O. like the really total package when it comes to receiver.
Yeah, like you said, a physical specimen, man. Motherfucker just strong and fast and big.
And the motherfucker in his 40s now still outrunning niggas in their 20s.
Wasn't he? I remember he did a little race with was it Tyreek Hill? Yeah.
He had a little head start, but he still outran the motherfucker.
Yeah, they still got it, man. Motherfucker still got it. Moving on. Anything else? I don't think we got nothing else in sports. The vaccine has been out, and there have been a few people that has had some adverse reactions to it, but the reactions that they've been having are reactions that they have said are possible to happen. So I'm like when I saw it in the news, I'm like, I saw an article about it. I'm like, is this kind of more like, what's the word? They're festering, kind of what's the fucking word I'm looking for? You know the word I'm looking for.
Basically trying to drum up attention.
Yeah, pandering? No, not pandering. Propaganda. Yeah. Propaganda in some sense to make people fearful, you know what I'm saying? Of trying to address people's fears about it. Because I'm like, I don't know. That they already said that could happen. So
I mean, with any injection you get in your body, it's gonna be a reaction. Your body gonna react to it.
Right.
That could be an adverse reaction, it could be just a normal reaction to a vaccine. Like even with the fucking flu vaccine, that's always a reaction. If you got an allergy to eggs or to any product or anything like that, you gonna have a bad reaction to the shit.
I mean, me myself, I'm not getting it, but I don't know. I'm just staying away from it. Period.
I'm still saying that I don't plan on getting it until I've seen some verified facts that it actually works or could prevent the shit.
I want to know. I don't like I get tired of seeing them do this thing where they put they got the black people on there, or they got the President Obama gonna be taking it on online, or on air and stuff like that. That shit doesn't move me, because at the time they take the injection, that don't mean shit. I want to know 3 months from now, 3 months after it happened, televise that shit. How they looking, how they doing, how they feeling 3 months after taking all the stuff. I don't care about right now.
And the thing is, normally, even after taking the vaccine, any vaccine in a regular sense of time, even without anything going on, you normally watch a motherfucker for the next 48 hours to see how they react to it.
Right.
And then you're still like months down the road, you still are kind of watching for if it's gonna be adverse effects.
That makes sense.
So even them taking it even them taking it live on camera or whatever, on TV or whatever, does not have an effect on me, because one, you're probably taking the fucking placebo.
They say they ain't giving them the good shit, the real shit.
You know what to verify you actually taking the shit for real. So for me,
that's a good point. Good point.
And you see the other shit that happened with your boy Andrew Yang? What he said that
Who?
Andrew Yang, he ran for president, the Asian guy.
Oh yeah, the Andrew Yang. Yeah. What happened with him?
He said he had an article that he came out in the I think Atlanta Journal or something like that. Well, where he said that folks should have to verify that they took the vaccine. So it's some kind of barcode or something that can be translated on your phone that says you took the vaccine. He thinks that that's
Honestly, how you supposed to verify that? Because
But it's trying to say like if you take the vaccine, you should take like a barcode, whatever, and kind of verify that you've taken the vaccine in order for you to be out traveling about or going to concerts or going out to public events. You need to be verified that you've taken the vaccine.
keep up. So you just about something you download and put on your phone that people can scan and say, okay, all right. I don't like that because whatever that thing is that download to your phone, keep track of you. You know what I mean? Like they'll know exactly where you are at all times. Not that they don't have ways to do that now, but I don't like that. No, I don't like that idea.
A lot of people got mad like, yo, you trying to this Germany, Nazi Germany and some shit like that. You trying to verify what people are or what they got going on and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, in a way they are, but he's Asian, so he probably got the same.
It's simple. All they got to do have a national database that tracks who has already taken it. You don't need the person that took it don't need to take nothing with them because you can always just like you go to CV. If I go to CVS, you know what I mean. No matter what CVS I go to, they can pull up my information. It's in a database for the company.
But another thing is that the U.S. has always had shot cards.
Yeah, just exactly that too. Like, why do I need to put something on my phone for this shit?
Yeah, each state or county, whatever, they do shot cards where they verify whether you had a vaccination of such a vaccine, like for kids all the time.
Yeah,
so why not Apple my phone for something like that?
Don't tell me to keep track of it. You keep track of it. Shit.
Because I got it, mother. I got it. Leave it alone.
You know what I mean? You keep track of that shit. That's what you're supposed to do.
They're going a little too. Some people are going a little too far. They reach a little bit too far in this bullshit.
I believe you with that, man. I don't like them trying to be too intrusive. You know what I mean? But I'm staying away from the vaccine regardless, so it don't.
You ain't about to fool me to get that shit no time soon.
Nah, I'm good on that.
I don't need a now anyway, so fuck that.
So that's I'm thinking about politics and stuff like that. I'm like, ain't really nothing going on politics. Trump's still crying and screaming. Stuff.
Did you hear one thing they talking about though that well Congress can if one or two, so a congressman or a senator from each state, if they challenge the results of their elector, that they could basically have Congress go do a roundabout of what the people decide on.
I don't understand why people feel the need to entertain any of this. The election is over. When it happened with Bush and Gore back in 2000, when it happened back then, they wasn't going through all this. Even though people knew what happened, they wasn't going or doing all of the stuff that it is what it was. It was what it was. So what? Leave this shit alone, man. This shit is over. Move on.
And you gotta think that Gore and Bush was a really fucking close.
Right. That was actually the count was wrong. You know what I mean? It was fucked up, but they said they didn't want to challenge it. They'd spend the time challenging it, or whatever the case may be, the resources to do all that, because it would have been not a waste of time, but it would have took too long and leave the country in a position where we might not have had a president for a second. So, this is clear. It is clear that Joe Biden has won. Leave this shit alone. They said this is the most secure. Come on, man. Let's just move on from that shit. They need to cut that shit out.
His own people, and then the same judges he put in office, but put on the bench or the one.
They like, nah, man. I ain't fucking with that. I ain't fucking with that.
He nominated to be on the fucking panel. So they're like, yeah.
Hey, the fucked up thing is he was the president, right? He put them in position, you know, that and third, and now he really not gonna be the president. They like, you know what? We don't really got no loyalties to you at this point. We don't really give a fuck. What you
I'm trying to figure out, like the people in Congress right now, like the ones who are supporting him, like what's your initiative to continue to support him? He gone. Let it be.
It's simple.
What y'all worried about right now?
As adults, it's surprising to see them still behaving this way as adults. It's shocking. But oh well. There was something else I meant to mention to you. I can't remember what the fuck it was now. God damn, I should escape my mind that quick. It was something else I wanted to say. But anyway, let's go ahead and move into Sit Your Ass Down, our favorite segment. Telling somebody where they need to sit their ass down for some dumb, crazy, fool up shit them boy done did in the past week. I'm gonna go first. Today for this week for my Sit Your Ass Down is Steve Harvey with them goddamn auntie pants that he had on in that picture. And also, not only for that, and he's not sitting down just for that picture. For whoever his fashion designers or whatever you call a person, that's the stylist. Whoever stylist is, they fucking you up, homeboy. They are putting you in a bad space. Because not only that picture, I saw another picture where he was sitting. Looked like he was sitting on a car. Whatever it was he was sitting on. He had on some sandals that look like them jelly bean sandals, almost the cheap jelly you get from Family Dollar, but like the outline of it. It's like an outline of a sandal, and he had all his feet. I'm like, my nigga, them don't even look like men's sandals for one. They don't even look like men's sandals, and they got too much going on. Like it's showing way too much feet. You know what I'm saying? Like the way the sandal was fitting, I was like, ooh, dog, whoever your stylist is, you got to fire that bitch.
He had the uncle sandals from the barbecue.
No, he ain't had the uncle sandal. The uncle sandal would be understandable because that's stereotypical, unfortunately for older guys to have that. But these look like some old I'm trying to be cute shit. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me see. I think I could pull this shit up real quick because that shit was funny when I saw that shit. I was like, Steve, what you doing, Steve? Come on, Steve. You got to let it go, bro. I don't know. I don't see the picture real fast. But man, that shit was funny. And
to tie back to our last story, in politics with the vaccine, my Sit Your Ass Down goes to the disgraced former governor of Alabama, Robert Bentley. He got the vaccine before any frontline healthcare worker did.
Wait. You say it's who?
Robert Bentley. He's the disgraced former governor of Alabama.
Okay.
So he was the one that got caught up or whatever. I think he was spending money on his side piece, using government funds to secure his side piece.
Sound like Governor Mark Sanford.
Yeah, the Republicans do that shit. They boys, they all about side pieces. They always want to run around to the family, but they take your side pieces.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this fool got kicked out of office back in 2017 over the scandal or whatever. But he got first in line in the state of Alabama to get the COVID-19 vaccine over the healthcare workers.
Wait a minute. He wanted it first.
Yeah. So he got it already. He was first in line and got the shit.
He ain't no frontline worker for anything. He don't even be in touch with people, or shouldn't be.
No. He's no longer the governor. He has nothing to do with politics anymore. He just having somebody hooked him up, and he got a friend or two from the health department. And he got the front of line for the vaccine.
Hey, that's your state. I'm gonna call y'all Amabala. Cause y'all ass backwards, man. I'm backwards.
Yeah, do some shit backwards, man. I tell you, they ain't forward thinking all the time.
Amabala. I'm gonna call y'all Amabala from now on.
They got approved to do which job, man. They just approved the shit so they can finally do the fucking lottery, man.
They probably get some money For the state, they probably get money on top of the vaccines to get it. I don't think the states themselves have to pay for them shits, man. I don't think so, but I don't know.
But I think it's kind of fucked up what he got.
You know, South Carolina had like their highest day total was like over 3,600, man. Saturday. I think it was Friday or Saturday. The thing was 3,600, man. I think it was Friday. That's a lot of people, bro. In this state. This state a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Because I work from home now, man, I don't go out the house for shit for real unless it's grocery shopping. We getting some regular supplies or something like that. I don't even really go out the house.
I could work from home, but because I'm the manager, I can't. I gotta be there for something. I just gotta be there for something. So it's fine. It's fine. It don't be a lot of people at our job, so it's cool. Be chilling. I don't really interact with a lot of people at work.
So man, I was gonna tell everybody, man, I was springing on everybody moving together, man. But I'm probably thinking about I might end up moving to the A.
Moving where?
Atlanta, man.
Atlanta? Oh, wait a minute now. We might have us a special call.
You got a call coming in?
You got a call coming in. What's going on, young man? The old man.
Y'all still recording?
Yeah, man. What's the deal?
Oh shit! Hey, well, there's a madhouse. That's all I know. That's all I can tell you, fellas.
You just getting back?
Hell yeah, man. Man, I hate being out there with them assholes, and then they got all this shit going on too.
Hey, you might as well log in and do your sit your ass down, man.
Huh?
Log in and do sit your ass down real quick, man.
Yeah. You log in so you can sit your ass down.
Wait, Matt, hold on. Matt, yeah, let me hit the button.
All right. He about to join in real quick. That was damn, what the fuck we was talking about?
The straight governor from Alabama.
The straight governor, man. He's a wild boy.
Yeah.
He's a wild boy. I think he's selfish, like just like any other corrupt, like you said, a lot of Republicans are corrupt. But he's a politician nonetheless. I don't put nothing past none of them motherfuckers, man. I don't put nothing past none the motherfuckers.
Off of themselves, man.
Huh? What'd you say, bro?
Yeah, I'm putting nothing past none of the motherfuckers out. All of them motherfuckers are out for themselves.
Because they always usually they come in and they they all about the people, right? So that's the thing. They all about the people, all about the people. I'm gonna make everything good for the people. What in the fuck? Oh, you got on a hoodie. I thought you was a milkmaid for a second, but I can't hear you either. I can't hear you. But I can say something.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yeah, but
I hope my shit ain't acting out.
No, we can hear you, man.
Right.
And they come in for all about the people, and then once they get in, it's all about just maintaining the position. I just want to stay in my position, so I'm gonna just do whatever I gotta do. I gotta rob Peter to pay Paul, or I'm gonna dip into this pocket. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do just so I can make sure I stay in this position. And I don't like that about politicians, man. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be about the people, then be about the fucking people, period. You know what I mean?
You're right.
We are talking about
politicians. We've been on sit your ass down. Actually, man, Brown had to sit your ass down for the Alabama governor that decided that he needed the vaccine before all the healthcare workers.
Man, that's the norm nowadays, dog. Listen, captains don't go down with the sinking ship. They get off before that motherfucker start going down, man. That boy all about themselves. You know what time it is.
Unfortunate, man. I call them Amabala now. They ain't Alabama. They Amabala because they backwards. That's my joke. That's my joke, fellas. I'm here every week. Yeah, man. You done missed the show, man. We was about to wrap it up, man. Glad you called in.
Yeah, I'm glad I was able to call in. You know, listen, man, rough times when you got the kids with their hands out stuff and they always want stuff. And oh
You
man,
said it's a
listen,
you said it was a
don't go out
madhouse
there.
out there. You said everybody's still Christmas shopping?
It's a mad. Yeah, yeah. People still wait till the last minute, even in this year right here, the last minute Christmas shop. Bro. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah. I had
yo,
to
Rick,
do with all them.
Rex, who your sit your ass down on this, man?
Yo, me for this week. It gotta be Dabo and what Kelly from Notre Dame, the two coaches
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Why?
running their mouth talking. Oh yeah, running their mouth talking about well, you really don't need to have no Rose Bowl game because the family and fans ain't gonna be there. They already know what time it is. And Notre Dame ain't got no business being in the BTS playoff anyway. After what happened to them yesterday.
Yeah, I've been really hoping
So-
Notre Dame beat Clemson, man, but shit.
You really thought Notre Dame? You was hoping, or you?
I was
which one
hoping.
you say now?
I was
You
hoping. I was hoping.
Oh, okay.
I was
Wishing
hopeful.
on a star. Yeah, yeah. Fairy tales don't come true. Fairy tales
Man,
don't
my
come
father-in-law called
Notre
me
Dame
talking
was
so
like-
much shit. I'm like, God damn.
true. Oh, I know he did. I know he did. I know he did. Listen,
I
and
can't
deservingly
escape.
so.
My
Deservingly
wife's side of
so.
the family, so many Clemson fans, I can't escape the motherfuckers, man. It's a bad day to be a Gamecock. I'll tell you that.
Well, it's always a bad time to be.
Hey, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. After the thrashing y'all just get last week, man. Don't talk shit no.
Last week. You
Yeah,
still
them
up
boy
to
had
6 white
over
men?
700 yards of offensive yardage. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. When the last time y'all beat us?
We never play y'all.
Oh, okay. That's all I need. Exactly. That's all I need to hear right there.
All we gotta do
That's
is
all
play
I need.
y'all. That's good.
No,
We can
yeah,
do that. Not this year, though. Not this year. Not this year.
Listen,
Maybe
man.
next year. Next year. No, we ain't gonna play y'all
Not
this year.
any year. Not any year. Listen, man. I understand you graduated from there and everything, man, but let it go though. Let it go, cuz.
Hey man, I'm an alumni,
Cool.
baby. You's a Burke Bulldog for life, innit?
Oh, I know.
You Burke Bulldog for
Yeah.
life, right? All right, then. I'm still a Gamecock for life, baby. That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
But you don't see me bragging. But you don't see me bragging about our football program because there's nothing to brag about.
Yeah, Bulldogs suck, right?
The best thing you do is the best thing you do is keep quiet. Keep quiet. Yes, sir. So
I think they're building a youth program for y'all too, though,
yeah,
right now. They got a youth program coming out for Burke.
Huh?
A youth program for Burke?
Yeah, youth football program coming out. I think next year.
Oh, stuff. That's what's up.
So I
I
think
mean,
all the schools trying to get
like junior Bulldogs, little pups, or something like
yeah,
that. The
junior
Burke
Bulldogs.
pups.
wait a minute. Somebody missing in what hand boy?
He
Oh,
went down.
man down. Man down.
Man down.
Yeah, he's
Oh
sick.
no. See, it ain't so.
He got a headache, man. He got a
For
headache.
real?
He was on earlier, man, and then we had to take a break, man, because he just disappeared on us, and then kind of find out he was
You tap out.
have a little
Tap
headache.
out.
I think he been knowing some of that damn garbage ass trees.
Oh no. Oh
Maybe
no.
Lord
See, it ain't
Smith
so.
He been on that herbal.
Hey,
I know he gonna like when I say that shit. Like nigga, I don't smoke that those
Yeah,
shit.
he don't like that. Yeah.
But he was
Yeah,
fine
bad
up until he was
reaction
fine. He was
to-
fine like 30 minutes in, and then next thing you know, he just disappeared. Like, where the fuck he went?
Wait, hold up. Q, y'all been watching the game? The Atlanta
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
That's why you sick. That's why you sick, yeah. I understand. This Falcon, sorry.
Yeah, that comeback.
Yeah.
I
They
tell
let
him, I say, y'all, Atlanta, we still got a whole quarter to go. Watch for y'all always losing the fourth quarter.
That's a shame. And when I was out, I saw on one of the TVs that they was winning. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was 0.
Okay, I said they doing a little something. I said, well, wait a minute, too much time left on the clock. That's how the Falcons are. Chokers.
Man, yeah, that was a good one though. It had me nervous for a second, but I was like, we good. Third quarter, we was good. Three touchdowns in one quarter. We in there. And like swimwear, baby. We good.
Y'all still a first round bounce in the playoffs now, so don't get it mistaken. Y'all
No,
still
man.
bouncing
No,
in the
man.
playoffs.
We just gotta get through Seattle.
Prime.
I ain't worried about Green Bay. We gotta get
Prime.
through Seattle.
And y'all not getting back. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all ain't beating Seattle, man. Come on, man.
We gonna beat
Come on,
Seattle,
man.
man. We gonna beat Seattle, man. Our defense gonna step in like they need to, and we gonna shut Seattle down. We gonna do that, man. Watch what I
The
say,
only
man.
way y'all gonna beat Seattle is the
Yes.
only way y'all gonna beat Seattle is if you play Madden right now, the new Madden right now on rookie. That's the only way.
Shut the fuck
That's the only way. Yeah.
We got this, man.
Yeah,
We
it's all
got
good.
this. Hey, man. I asked a question earlier, man. Cause we gonna probably wrap this up in a second. I asked a question earlier about when is the cutoff for Christmas gifts, and I want to get your take on it. Oh, and we didn't get your parenting. I wanted to get your parenting in.
Parenting?
Yeah, remember? You was gonna be a soapbox sergeant today.
Yeah, I sure did, man. I had a whole thing spiel written down and I don't have it. But to go back to this Christmas thing, Christmas gift thing, Christmas gifts cut off Christmas. If you ain't getting nothing by Christmas, that's a wrap.
No, I mean
Everybody-
age limit. What's the age limit for where you like, after that you ain't as your kids, you like you my kid, but you ain't getting no present after the age.
Oh, 13.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. 13, yeah. You're a teenager now.
Shut the fuck up. Why you mean you say 13?
That's reasonable, right? Yeah. That's reasonable,
How the fuck you gonna cut your
give them a little
13?
something,
You ain't do you lying. Stop that shit, man.
16, 17, I probably
You
agree with you. You said 13, son? Come on now.
I mean, you really ain't. I mean, what you really getting after 13? What kind of gifts you get?
Man,
From the adult.
you missed last episode when them boys talking about the PS5s, man. I'm cheering want them gaming systems, man.
Oh no! Kids, PS5. Only adults should have PS5s. They got jobs to pay for them. You ain't no boy. No, absolutely not. And 9 times out of 10, you got old games or something you still can play anyway. You don't got no time for that. No.
People paying up to $1,700 for them things, man. More than that, even.
Because they're idiots. Yeah, because they're idiots. That's why. They ain't got nothing else to do with their money.
I definitely pass on that, man. But my mom still buy me gifts.
Like what, socks?
Yeah, but I ain't got no
Pajamas. Pajamas.
Yeah.
That's my mom's favorite thing.
Yeah, them type of gifts you get. You get socks, drawers, pajamas, stuff like
Always
that.
buying pajamas, man.
Yeah, but other stuff like the real shit you want, you didn't get cut off since 13. Prime, you've been cut off since 13. You ain't even
Oh
realize.
man, boy, I used to get all the Nintendo Power Glove. My mom used to come through on Christmas. Now I ain't gonna front. Wherever the major thing I want, she always get. It was like 3 things. She always get at least 3 things I wanted. I know how she used to find a way to get it, but she did.
I'm gonna say I still get gifts.
That's
I still get the gift of Too Short. I still get little gifts here and there. The young ladies. I still get my watches, my cologne, stuff like that from them.
Them the ladies though. Rachel, I don't know, man. Your parents still around?
Mm-hmm.
They buy you shit?
No, that's my son. So that shit. My son got all that.
See? You cut off.
Damn, I the only one that's still getting. Oh no, Hannibal said that earlier. Yeah, said his mom's still buying him gifts.
Well, Hannibal's spoiled, man.
Yeah,
remember Hannibal? He raised up different, man.
He the only child? I know if he the only child.
No, he's not.
Oh man, I don't know. I still my mom. She done tell me this shit. You ain't getting shit this year. She done told me that, but
Nah, my parents both like we grown.
And they say you grown.
Grown.
No gifts for
You
you.
got time for that? Yeah, you grown now. No
But
guilt for you.
so Rex, man,
You got money to buy your stuff.
did you want to take this time to speak your mind on parenting, or you want to save that for next time?
Yeah, we're gonna save that. We're gonna
Okay.
save that for the end of the year episode.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
And let the people know the end of the year episode gonna be outstanding, though. We're gonna have a lot of shit.
Are you
on
gonna
the
be
end of the
there?
year.
Are you gonna be there? Sir?
Yes. Yes.
You sure?
Yes. I wiping the schedule clean. And everybody, ain't nobody getting on my nerves. Let me tell you something. The next episode will be after Christmas. I don't want nobody bothering me until January 6th.
Yeah, January 6th. Why January 6th?
yeah.
Because I said so. That's why. That's the number I picked. And that's
Excuse
how
me,
I
nigga.
went.
Excuse me, Negro. Excuse me. Shit. All right.
Yeah, so
All right.
we're gonna have a nice episode.
I actually look forward to it, man. I should I actually I'm thinking about for the last episode, I might invite some of the past guests to come in and chime in, you know what I mean, and just give their take on several different things, man. I don't know they all are being at the same time, but you know, just passing through or whatever, man. Just have like a big old conglomerate of motherfuckers in there.
That's something on my mind too.
I know it. I don't bit too much because
everybody
it's a lot of traffic controlling I'm gonna have to do, man. But I think it'll be dope, man, to have people just come in and sit in and just, you know, everybody might not even participate, but just have a bunch of people in for the year end episode. Matter of fact,
I think so too, man.
if you ain't busy, man, I'm gonna call you after this, man, and we matter of fact, let's wrap up the show. Let's wrap up the show real quick. And I'm gonna call you afterwards, man. You know, we have finished up, so we gave our sit your ass down, and Rex decided to finally join us. Y'all boys want to say anything to the people before we chime out?
No, man, I'm gonna just say, man, I enjoyed it. Man, we've been having a good time on this shit, man. I've enjoyed you fellas, man. I've been back in South Carolina again. I think Rex missed it, but I'm probably gonna be on the move again.
We're probably gonna be doing what?
On the move again. I might be heading to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he missed when you said that.
Oh Jesus Christ! Listen, oh my God, that's the last place that young man need to go. It really about to be some problems. It's about to be some problems now. Damn it!
Yeah. Road trip.
yeah.
Road trip.
I've been looking at the houses and shit down there already, man. So you know, it's
oh man, when I tell you when things open back up, you know, I got some things to do with the family, but we gonna do some riding, fellas. We can do some road tripping.
Okay.
Do some road tripping.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's a good move. I ain't mad at that at all, man. Rex, anything you want to say before I close this thing out?
You know, I hate Christmas shoppers. I don't hate Christmas or the holiday. I love Christmas. I just get through watching it's Christmas Charlie Brown, you know, last night. It's a classic. You take you back to your childhood memories, but as far as Christmas shoppers, they are assholes. And I would like to add them to sit your ass down, you know, awesomenessly. So yeah. Put their ass down there too, and that's about it. I just glad I'm done with this Christmas shopping, and that's it.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Rex, you ain't had Randy Moss?
You know what?
We did talk about that.
We got I forgot about Randy Moss. Listen, Brian, Randy Moss dropped a spot on my list because of what he said, though, and he really should drop too.
But you know what? We had a discussion about it, man. Stat wise, you know, obviously Jerry Rice got that, but athleticism.
Forget stat wise.
Athleticism.
Yeah, I mean,
don't you think?
Of course, yeah.
That Randy Moss is more athletic than Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
So
no,
when he say
no, I take that back. I take that back because Jerry is the ultimate workout warrior, though. Now, as far as natural athleticism, being 6'4" and being bigger than Jerry, yeah. But as far as being, you know, that physical dog like that, Randy lost a lot after a while from all that partying and shit. But
okay,
I mean, I still don't appreciate what he said. I don't appreciate it at all, and just the way he just third or fourth. You know, he just gonna throw it.
Yeah, that's what Brown was saying. I'm gonna throw him third or fourth.
Yeah. No, you ain't throwing Jerry none because guess what? Jerry got 4 of them things.
Uh,
4. You
uh.
have none, 0. Yeah. So Randy, so and I hope Randy Moss can hit us with his big, long, tall, big bird ass. Sit your ass down. Sit down.
All right, man. All right, cool, man. Great. This has been a great episode, man. We had some difficulties in the middle, but we pulled it out, man. We pulled pretty good. Yeah, this has been the latest episode of Primarily Speaking. We got one more, man. Y'all tune in next week, because the year-end episode is gonna be dope. It's gonna have a lot of good vibes, man. So y'all look out for that, man. Y'all look out for that. You know where to find us: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Primarily Speaking, PRIMERILY Speaking, no spaces, underscores, or dashes. Holla at your folk, man. I have been your host with the most, man, with the gas, Mr. Papa 2 Quarters. Let me get in that ass. Your boy Prime and Azul to the 25. Come on, man, fall in.
Peace out.
Peace out.
You want me to fall in? Yeah,
Rex.
Peace out. Peace out.
And Brown.
Yo, it's your boy Lando Q, the Body Brown. We out of here, man. Facebook, Instagram, you know where we at, man. Do the same thing you always do. Holler at us.
Deuces.